What's up, everyone? Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today we're gonna go through the NoFap benefits tier list that I've created myself. So we're gonna have in the first position the S tier, which is life-changing benefits. Then we have the A tier, which is powerful benefits. Then just under that we have the B tier, which is the great feeling benefits. Then we have the positive. And in the last one, the D tier, which is pretty much just a myth. So I've created the tier list myself, and every benefits that I'm gonna list that we're gonna go through today are benefits that I've witnessed myself, except a few ones that I believe are myth. Okay, so without wasting any more time, let's go through it. So for the first one that I'm gonna select, let's see, which one do I start off with? I'm gonna start with this one, which is when you're on NoFap, you witness an increase in happiness. So for me, I would say it's obviously true, and I'm gonna put it in great feeling. Now let me explain to you what's happening exactly and why you're gonna witness an increase in happiness when you're on NoFap. So let's say first of all you're used to fapping every day, multiple times a day, or even like less than that, like you're doing it a few times a week. Your baseline level of happiness, of energy, and out of those things gonna be pretty low. That's for sure. Like you're wasting your energy, you're wasting your motivation, you're wasting super important minerals and vitamins that your body needs to function properly. So when you're gonna first go on NoFap, of course you're gonna witness an increase in happiness. Does it compound over time? I'm not so sure. Nah, I'm pretty much sure that it doesn't, But when you go on NoFap for the first time, at the beginning, like for the first week, you're gonna witness something great, a great difference. So I'm gonna put it in the B tier, great feeling, because your baseline is so low already that of course you're gonna see a big gap, big difference in how you feel day to day. Alright, so now let's go to the other one. Which one should I select? I'm gonna select you have a better skin and hair health when you're on NoFap. Now this one I haven't really experienced it myself, or maybe I did but I just haven't paid much attention to it. So basically it says that when you're on NoFap, your skin's gonna be clearer, your health hair is gonna be better too. As I said, I haven't really noticed it myself, so for that reason I'm gonna put it in the C tier positive, because it's great, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It's not like really life-changing benefits. For some people it's important, but I think for most people they don't really care about it. Alright, so for the next one, which one do I select? Better sleep. Now for this one, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't really experience that. I think so. Yeah. No. I take back what I said. I did experience. It's not that when you're on NoFap, like you sleep better. It's that when you're fapping every day, you're so. It's hard to explain, but like when you're fapping every day, the next morning you feel so groggy and so tired. It's as if like you didn't sleep at all. So I'm gonna put it in great feeling too, because it's true that I did no. You're not sleeping better, but like you feel just so bad when you're fapping every day that like you don't really have you're not really healing when you're sleeping, like weird. Like you're kind of hangover when you're fapping too much, especially right before you sleep. The next day you're gonna feel so bad. So yeah, it's definitely true. Experienced it myself, and yeah, I'm gonna leave it in the B tier. Great feeling. That's definitely true. Okay, so now for the next one. This is a big one, and this one is the anxiety. So when you're fapping every day, I think for most people, you're gonna kind of feel anxiety. Like your baseline of anxiety is gonna be higher than most people. I don't know why, how it works exactly, but that's definitely true for me. When you're fapping every day, you're kind of, how do I say? You're kind of in your bubble. You don't want to go out. You don't want to go out socialize. You don't have any energy. You don't have any motivation. You don't want to talk to people. You just feel bad overall. So this one is definitely true. And when you go on NoFap, you're definitely gonna witness a decrease in your overall anxiety. And that's gonna happen very fast. Maybe after 2-3 days, you're gonna feel less socially anxious, much less awkward in public too. You can go talk to people, like to the cashier. You can easily spark your conversation. You're not scared to ask questions. You're not scared like to go in details in conversation. And that's like the baseline of humanity. You're supposed to be social. You shouldn't be ashamed to express yourself. So I'm gonna put it in the A tier. That's definitely powerful, and it's definitely true too. I've witnessed it myself. I'm a very introspective person, and I can definitely tell that there is a difference. So I'm gonna put it in the A tier. All right. So now this one, I'm gonna choose the first myth on the list, and this one is you have a deeper voice when you're on NoFap. For me, that's straight up BS. I don't see how it can happen. I don't see any correlation at all. I don't think I've witnessed it myself. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So I'm gonna put it in the D tier. And listen, guys, if you want to have a deeper voice, it's not by doing NoFap that it's gonna happen. You really have to do some voice exercise. You gotta do some breathing exercise too. And there is a whole bunch of videos on that on YouTube. You can just write it on the search bar, how to have a deeper voice, and they're gonna show you how to breathe properly and how to do some voice exercises. So NoFap won't do it. So I'm gonna put it in the D tier. Alright. The next one, which one should I choose? I think I will choose energy. This is a really big one, guys. And it's definitely the biggest, I think, change that's gonna happen in your life when you're on NoFap. You have so much energy. Alright, you have so much energy. You really have to do it to witness it yourself. And it's definitely true for me. I can give you anecdotal stories of what I've witnessed myself when I'm on NoFap. So last summer I was waking up around 6 a.m., 7 a.m. to start working all day. And then once I was done working, I was walking to the gym, running to the gym, or just bicycling to the gym that was around 5 kilometers away from my home, just to start my workout. So after working all day, I was going to the gym by foot or in bicycle. Then I was doing easily a 2 hours minimum workout, and I was going through every part of the body, doing a full body workout. Even exercising the muscles that people don't usually train, like the traps or like the lower back. And you keep asking for more because you just don't get tired. So this one is definitely the biggest change you're gonna witness on NoFap. So just for that reason alone, you have all the incentive in the world to just go on a streak. So this one is definitely an S tier, life-changing advice. I can't stress it enough. This one is a really big one. Like, you just never get tired. So you should definitely try it yourself, and I can guarantee you 100% that you're gonna feel it. So this one, we're gonna put it in the S tier. All right. Now, which one should I choose next? Communication. This one is a big one. When you're on NoFap, you're able to better hold your gaze at people, look them in the eyes, and your communication skills increases. This one is true for me. Now keep in mind, guys, every benefits that we're gonna go through today are benefits that I've witnessed myself. So there's no bullshit here. Everything that I'm saying right now, it's true, and you're definitely gonna notice it yourself if you go on NoFap. So as I was saying, your communication skills will go up, and you're better able to stare at people in the eyes. This one, it's kind of goes without saying, because let's say I said before, your anxiety goes down. Of course, you're better gonna be able to hold your gaze at people, because you're just not afraid. You have no anxiety, As for communication, I'm not sure how the process works exactly, but to tell you a personal story of mine, when I'm in a long NoFap streak, I can easily nail every interviews that I'm doing for a job, Like, I don't even really have to prepare. I'm just so quick with the answers. I'm just like, it's happening automatically, You can express yourself way better. Like, as I told you guys, I'm not sure exactly how it works. Maybe you just have more energy. Maybe like your brain function more properly because you have so much nutrients like flowing through your blood. I'm not sure how exactly, but like, this one is definitely true, and it's definitely a powerful benefit. So I'm gonna put it here. You're better able to articulate yourself. You're better able to find your words when you're speaking. You're not afraid to express yourself. You're not afraid like to be in the bubble of other people and just communicate like you imagine you're able to communicate at your best of capabilities. So just for that reason alone too, you should go on NoFap. Alright, so this one's gonna stay here for now. Let's go through another one. Willpower. Let's do willpower. Now here's what's gonna happen, guys, when you go on NoFap. Does your willpower increases? I would say yeah, for sure. Why? Because this one is tied to the first benefit that I put in the S tier, energy. The more energy you have, the more willpower you have, because you need energy to accomplish your goals. Without energy, you don't have any willpower, you're just so tired. You just have like no motivation to do anything. So those two are tied together, and for the willpower, it's definitely true. Like, every time you want to change your life, you need to have energy to do it, because habits are so ingrained into yourself that you're repeating them day to day, and it's very hard like to break them. To be able to break them, you need a lot of energy, you need a lot of motivation, you need a lot of willpower. And going on NoFap, it's a tool that's gonna will give you the power to do it. It's definitely a powerful tool. So it's gonna go in the A tier, powerful. So that's it, guys, for the first part of the video. You can see down below for the second part. See you right now.